how you're lying on your backs, paying attention to yourself, the backs of your right heel, your left heel. Just notice how your heels are on the floor. Very important to take part in the body scan. Very important to know where you are. Otherwise, you start off with some kind of cognitive recognition of where you are, which is not where you are. That's in the 60s, they used to call that being up in your head. So just notice, get down in your body, how your right hip is on the floor, your left hip, and you just notice both your heels, both your hips. Pay attention to the way your right shoulder blade, your scapula, lies on the floor. Pay attention to your left shoulder blade, the scapula. It's in the upper part of the back, between the upper arm and your neck, the scapula, closer to the arm. Notice the back of the right arm, the right elbow, the right hand. Notice the back of your left arm, your left elbow, your left hand. And you just notice how both the arms lie on the floor. Both your legs, both your arms. And if you have any sense of difference, any recognition of difference, of your asymmetry, just notice. As you lie there, does asymmetry begin to come up? Be available to your recognition? Or do you crave, listen, this is another thing now, or do you crave equality? Do you crave symmetry? Which is a very static position, right? And notice your breathing. As you breathe in, you breathe out. Just pay attention to your breathing. Notice when you breathe in, the feeling in your abdomen and your chest. When you breathe out, the feeling in your chest, in your abdomen. Just notice. So, stand both your feet about shoulder width apart, nice and easy. And hang on. And begin to do a very small movement. Pay attention to yourself. I'm not here. Just pay attention to yourself and my voice. Don't worry about anything else. Begin to do a very small movement of lifting your right shoulder from the floor. Very small movement of lifting your right shoulder from the floor in a way that you do not move your left shoulder or your head, just the right shoulder. Very small. And to do that, you're going to feel that there's a movement in your right scapula, and also there's a movement to your clavicle, which is the bone in front of your scapula that goes from the top of the arm joint into your top of your spine, top of your sternum in front. Nice and easy. You start to just do a small movement of lifting the right shoulder without moving the head, without the left shoulder going back. Just the right shoulder, very small, very small. And see, now listen, if you're concentrating on the top of the arm being your shoulder, you're going to move too much. See if you can really start to feel your scapula at the back and your clavicle in the front. Just easy, just easy. Yeah, it's a much smaller movement than some of you are doing. So easy, right? Easy. So now as you do that movement, lifting the shoulder, let your head turn a little to the left as you lift the right shoulder. Just let your head turn a little to the left. And see if you can coordinate the movement of the head going to the left and then coming back, following the shoulder. See, I could see some of you already, the head takes precedence. The head is moving before the shoulder even moves, and then your head is moving back after the shoulder has come to rest. See if you can put it together. See if you can get that cohesion, which is a part of your nervous system. A healthy nervous system is cohesive. Take your time, all right? Now, come back to the middle with everything. And now this time I'd like you to lift the right shoulder and turn your head to the right and see what that's like. As you lift the shoulder, turn the head. Now, some of you are going to experience that this movement is a lot different than the other way, right? And you're going to try hard, use effort to make it move more. Don't do that. Keep the movement very light, very easy. So only let the head turn as lightly as you can lift the shoulder. Easy, easy. Try and stop yourself from just going on, and rest every so often. You can start to build that into your strategy for yourself in your life, that rather than just letting things carry you away, take you hither, thither, right? You start to rest when you need to, right? Easy. You interrupt momentum, right? Easy. So now, let go again. Just rest like that. Just rest like that. Easy. Notice your breathing. And now, very gently, lift your right shoulder and let your head turn to the left, and then come back and lift your right shoulder and let your head turn to the right. And the idea here is to make them the same. So where you're going to have to pay attention to when you're turning the head toward the shoulder, because that's the more difficult and not so smooth, and it's not as big as the right. And then when you turn to the right, to not turn as much to the right. See if you can make them both light and easy and the same, because where we encounter difficulty, we tend to do too much, and then where we counter it's easy, we tend to go too far. Hence the problem of being a human, always going beyond our means, right? Easy, easy, easy. And let the body be the adjuster, so to say. Let the body take precedence. Good. Straighten your legs and rest and just feel yourself. Notice how you're lying, what sense of difference. Please come to standing. Please come to standing. Take your time. And stand up on your feet. Everybody on the screen's doing it. The two that are in class here don't know what's going on. It's wild. I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know how to rectify things. All right, so now standing up, guys, Pay attention, nice and easy, right? Nice and easy. Let your arms just hang easily. You're on your feet just easy. Feet are spread, shoulder width. Just begin to bring your right shoulder forward without moving your left shoulder and without moving your head. Just bring your right shoulder forward without moving your left shoulder, without moving your head. Easy, easy. Nice and easy, small movement, so you don't need the left shoulder to go back, you don't need your head to turn. Now, take your eyes and look at the horizon. Not down, not too high, just look out at the horizon with your eyes. Not down, not out. Just look at the horizon with your eyes, right? Just bringing your right shoulder forward. And now slowly, as you bring the right shoulder forward, start to turn your head a little to the left, and not your eyes, just your head, a little to the left, not your eyes. Keep your eyes fixed on the horizon. Just turn your head a little to the left as the shoulder comes forward. Easy, easy. Fix the eyes on the horizon, right? Easy, very important. Fix the eyes, look straight ahead, moving the shoulder forward, not the left shoulder back, just turning the head. Now, some of you, you're moving too much because I could see your left shoulder's going back. And you need to interrupt that. You need to not do that. You don't need to do it. Some of you think you have to do a big movement. I'm saying to you, just bring your right shoulder a little forward and let your head, holding your eye, turn just slightly. So the movement here is more really about your eyes and how uncohesive the eyes are with the rest of you. Now, as you turn your head and bring your shoulder forward, let your eyes also slide to the left. But just following the head and the shoulder, the eyes slide to the left, and you come back, nice and easy. Pay attention, right? So pay attention to this. As your eyes are sliding to the left at the horizon, you're scanning the horizon. Notice if your eyes jump. Notice if the eyes jump, or if you have some what we call blind spots that you get from here and you don't know, there's like this blind spot in between, and we all have them. Take your time. And notice for some of you right away, as soon as you start to pay attention, your shoulders are moving, your head, because your eyes take over. There's a reason that images on the internet and on TV or wherever they put images are so powerful, because they take you where they want you to go, not where you want to go. It's called sublimation. They have messages going on that are subliminal because your eyes are following them, though you're not conscious of it. Take your time. Take your time. Good. Easy, easy. Come back to the middle with yourself. Just stand for a beat. Just stand. Take a few steps around and come back. Not too much, just a few, and come back. Yeah. Good. All right. Now, easy. Look straight ahead with the eyes at the horizon. Begin to do a small movement of bringing your right shoulder forward and letting your eyes and your head turn to the right, not moving the left shoulder. So bring the right shoulder forward as the eyes and the head. Now notice how small the movement of the right shoulder becomes. Let everything be small. Don't worry about size, volume, and pay attention to this aspect, which is the most important. As your head is turning to the right with your eyes, are your eyes jumping? Are you blinded at times? Do you not see? Really go slow, because this is how the eyes lead the nervous system. Very powerful. Take your time. Take your time. Easy, 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 right? So make the movement of the eyes and the head smooth, and the movement of the shoulders smooth, easy, right? Be sure you're scanning the horizon with the eyes, and the eyes aren't jumping ahead or tuning out, so to say, at times. That you go, if your eyes jump, you've just hit a blind spot and you jump from one to the other. That's it. Take your time. Take your time, right? Easy, easy, easy. Just easy. Good. Rest on your backs. Notice how you lie on the floor. Notice your breathing. Stand your feet, please. Begin to do a small movement now of lifting your left shoulder from the floor, very gently, very easy. And let your eyes and head stay straight to the ceiling. Lift the left shoulder from the floor, easy. And then feel, as you're lifting the left shoulder from the floor, just easy, small movement, when the head actually wants to turn a little to the right with the eyes. See if you can start to feel that translation of the shoulder movement into the neck and head and eyes. Easy, just easy, just easy. It's a feeling. It's your nervous system telling your body how to be cohesive. Meaning how something reflexively acts upon something else, non-cognitively. Right. Something starts to develop through the movement itself. Good. Now, go slow, go easy. This is very, very at the primal level of the nervous system. So go real slow and easy. Forget movement. Think cohesion, think connections. Now, do the same thing now with the shoulder, but turn the head and the eyes toward the shoulder. See if you can make that movement smooth, just like you did on the right. Turn the head toward the shoulder. See if you can make it light and easy and smooth, and the eyes, and you can see the eyes. The horizon now is up above you on the ceiling, and let the eyes scan the horizon as you're moving. Take your time. Easy, 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 soft, easy. Right. Very easy. And notice your breathing. Let the breathing be easy. Now, see if you can pick up the jumping of the eyes. When your eyes click in, everything clicks in. The eyes are moving on their own. Everything starts to follow the eyes. Take your time. Not to say that that's a terrible thing, but do you have a choice is what we're really after, right? Take your time. Good. Now, come back to the middle with yourself. And now, once again, lift the left shoulder and let the head and the eyes go toward the right and feel what that's like. Easy. And then come back with yourself and lift the shoulder and let the head and the eyes go toward the left. And see if you can start to sense the difference. And make the difference smaller by making something easier, lighter, smoother. And notice how the eyes are a part of all that. So the eyes, in doing this, scan the whole 180 degrees, kind of, with the horizon in front of you as you're lifting one shoulder. So, as you're lifting the shoulder and the head goes one way, then it goes the other way. But you got the whole range with the head of the horizon in front of you, 180 degree range. Easy. Good. Let it go. Straighten everything and rest. And pay attention to yourself. Notice what's different about your shoulders, your arms, the back of your head, your breathing. What's different about your breathing. Please come to standing again. Look out to the horizon with your eyes and your head. Bring your arms down easy. Just let them hang. And begin to bring your left shoulder forward with your eyes on the horizon, and let your eyes scan the horizon to the right with the head as you bring the left shoulder forward. Easy, easy. And see if you can do it without the right shoulder going back. See if you can separate. Go slow, go easy. And just feel what you do. Take your time. Bringing the left shoulder forward, the head and the eyes. The eyes are scanning the horizon as they slide to the right. Easy, easy. Now, let go of that. Just rest standing. Just breathe. Let your arms. Notice some of you, when I say rest, if you start to feel your arms, because you've been holding them, you've been using the arms to hold and balance yourself. That's the problem. And it's all done at an unconscious level. So when I say rest, your arms then go, oh, God, they start to hang. All right? Easy, easy. So you want to make smaller movements. Now, begin to look at the horizon with your eyes. Begin to bring your left shoulder forward and let your eyes and your head slide to the left. See if you can do it. See, some of you right away, you're using your head in such a way that you need to grab to hold on to keep yourself balanced. Don't grab. Just let the head and the shoulder turn very, very easy, so you're not grabbing to hold on. It's a neurological problem, guys, and I'm going to point it out to you as we move along. Some of you are standing in such a way that you're holding on. So the lighter the movement of the eyes and the head, the lighter the turning of the shoulder, the less you will hold on. And that might be quite challenging for some of you, to just let go for even a touch, right? So pay attention to that. Yeah. So, it's very little to do with movement and everything to do with neurological coherence. So, which then does something to movement, right? But you can't change the movement to change your neurological makeup. You have to change at a level below the organizational level of movement, right? Good, easy. Try not to move fast. I tell you, if you move fast, you're jumping. If you're moving your head fast, you blinded yourself 10 times wherever you're going to. If you're moving fast, you're jumping. Your eyes are, so everybody, turn your head quickly as you turn it quickly as you bring it, yeah. And notice, to turn your head quickly, you just jumped. You don't know how you got there. You don't know how you got there. You're blind, right? You're blind. Good. So now go back and slow down and stay. Do a smaller movement, keeping the eyes on the horizon so that you don't blink, the eyes don't jump, right? The shoulder comes a little forward, easy, easy, easy. Good. Let it go, walk around a little. Feel how you walk. Lie on your backs, please. Great, we're doing great here. Yeah. Nobody's fallen down. We don't need an ambulance, no helicopter, anything. Good. So, lying on the floor, just get a feeling for how you lie on the floor right now. Feel your back, your shoulders, your legs, right? Stand your feet, please. Now, begin to lift your right shoulder and let your left shoulder go back to the floor. So you make a little bit bigger movement. So the right shoulder comes up, the left shoulder goes back to the floor. Just pay attention to what your head wants to do, right? Let your head do it. You lift your right shoulder and your left shoulder goes back toward the floor and your head starts to roll a little to the left. Good. And now make it a little bit bigger by letting your eyes, look toward the floor on the left. Just do the same movement, lift the right, and let your eyes look more toward the floor and you'll see that your head follows, right? Yeah, easy, and your spine turns a little more, easy. Yeah, you just easy. That's right. Lift the right shoulder, let the left shoulder go back, right, and the head and the eyes, and right, and look to the floor by scanning with the horizon. Notice if you just did it by jumping to the floor, right? Very easy. Scan the horizon, and you're going to see something starts to happen in the way your head turns, your cervical vertebra starts to organize in a different way. Feel that. When you start to look to the horizon and the eyes start to seek the floor, right? What happens? Yeah, let the shoulders, one come up, one come down. Easy, easy, yeah. Easy, yeah. Now do the same movement, come back, with your shoulders, and doing them as big as you can there, and let your head and eyes look to the floor on the right. You're lifting your right shoulder, let the left shoulder go back, and let your head and eyes scan the horizon looking over to the right floor. Take your time. Take your time. You might think you're doing it, but slow yourself down. Some of you, take your time. Take your time, easy. Take your time, easy, easy. Easy, soft, 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 soft movement, soft movement, soft movement, right? Good. Let that go. Rest, straighten your legs. Feel how you lie on the floor. Back of your shoulders, back of your arms, the back of your head. Notice your breathing. Notice your breathing. What's different about your experience of yourself right now? Try to get beyond good and bad. What's different about your experience of lying on the floor right now? Beyond the evaluative part of your experience. So, again, to do that, you have to start to zero in on the difference that's making the difference. Otherwise, it's just, oh, I feel good. Oh, I'd like to feel like this all the time. Oh, yeah. So what do you get from that? Oh, I got to do this again and feel good. No, you don't. You don't have to do this again ever. The feeling of feeling good, if that's what you're feeling, the difference comes from your nervous system making a difference. And that's always available. But it's not available in a repetitious way. You keep going back doing the same thing over and over to feel the same thing. No, that's done. That's over. This is spontaneity right now. Your feelings are spontaneous right now. At the sensory level. Good. Come to standing, please, once again. Come to standing. Take your time, slowly, easily. Now, begin to bring both of your shoulders, your right shoulder and your left shoulder, bring your left shoulder forward, your right shoulder back, and let your head and eyes scan the horizon to the right. Easy. Again, it doesn't have to be big. To the right. You're bringing your left shoulder forward, your head is going back, and you're going, no. The left shoulder forward, the right shoulder back, and you're going to, and your head and eyes scan the horizon as you go over there. Easy. Pay attention now, pay attention. Notice, where is your weight in your feet as you do this? Just pay attention. Where is your weight in your feet? Easy. Where is the weight in your feet? Notice if the weight isn't spread. For most of you, I can see it's throughout the whole foot, front and back, middle. You got to have a real good grip on the ground. And you're holding yourself, some of you, you're holding your hands, your arms. Take your time. Good. Now, as you go back to the right, let your weight go into your right heel. Remember, let your weight go into your right heel. Bring the left shoulder forward and your head scans. What happens? Oh boy, did life get easier? Did life just get easier or not? Easy. Now do the same thing. Just see what you do. Some of you, I know you're very, very smart. Just go over to the left and bring your right shoulder forward and your left shoulder back. Just notice what happens. No, see, some of you, you're making it happen. You're not letting what wants to happen. You're making it. You have to be intelligent. You have to be smart. I'm not going to give any of you a good grade, okay? You're all going to get an F. So if you're going to fail, learn how to fail better. That's all. Easy. Go back now and go back into your left heel and see what that does to the movement. Easy? Easy? Yeah. No. It's not a big movement. It's more about freedom. It's about learning how to free yourself up from your chains of your past conditioning. And it's a beautiful feeling if you just give into it rather than trying to be good or nice or smart or whatever one wants to be. Just let yourself. Good. Now, come back to the middle. Take a little walk and come back. Take your time. Good. Come back, please, again. Now, pay attention now. Bring your, put your eyes on the horizon, let your head and your eyes on the horizon. Bring your right shoulder forward, your left shoulder back. Wait. Let me finish. Wow. Wow. Are we quick? We are so smart, I know. You have to learn to listen, guys. Bring your right shoulder forward, your left shoulder back, and turn your eyes and head, slide them to the right. Bring your right shoulder forward, your left shoulder back, and let your eyes... See, already confusion is setting in. I can see it. I'm confused. You're confused because you're saying to yourself, what do I do with my feet? No, just do it and let yourself do it. And just see what happens. You bring your right shoulder forward, your left shoulder back, and your head turns to the right. Now, do the same thing, only let the weight go into your right heel. Oh, what happened? Oh, life gets... So, yeah, let it go over there. Let your head turn to the right. Yeah, life... Yeah, look at that. Look at life now. Some of you think you're doing it. Some of you, you're holding on with your hands. Your hands are all, yes, let them go. They're depriving you of freedom. Yeah, there you go. That's right. Bring the right shoulder more forward, the left shoulder even back more. Go on your heel and let your head turn. Yeah, make it smooth, light, easy. Isn't that beautiful? Good. Now, come back to the middle with yourself and bring your right shoulder forward and let your head go to the left and let your left shoulder go back. See what that's like. Go back into your right heel. Your right heel. Oh, yes. Scan the horizon as you do it. Yes, look at you. Yes, this is cohesiveness. And you feel it in your legs, in the way that you move, your neck, your head, your throat, your arms. Good. Let it go. Take a little walk and come back. Now, as you're walking, see if you can pay attention to the neurological differences in the feelings of walking. That there's something different about the way your legs, the sensation in your legs, your hips, your arms, your head, your back. Take your time. And then come back to your standing point again. What's different? So you start to listen to yourself at a lower, meaning more inside, an internal level. Now start to bring your left shoulder forward, turn your head to the left, and just notice, to the right, and just notice what do you do with your... Just notice where the weight goes. Don't make it go anywhere. Just see if you can feel where does it want to go or where does it go? And then start to, right, easy. And now bring the left shoulder forward and turn the head to the left. And just see where does the weight go? You see where it goes? Yeah. And let it go back into the left heel more. As you go, that's right. Take your time. Some of you think you're turning your heads, but you're not. When you go back into your heel, you stop turning your head. See if you can find that. Now listen, go back into your left heel. Keep your head in the middle. Go back into your left heel, stay there. Go back into your left heel, keep your head in the middle, turn your head to the left now. Stay there. Feel what's different. Bring your left shoulder forward, come back. Don't bring the heel back, just you bring your head and your shoulder back. Stay on the left, no, stay on the left heel. Stay there. And just bring the head and shoulder, bring the head to the left and the shoulder forward, the left shoulder. As you're back on your left heel. Don't come off your left heel. Do not come off your left heel. Do not come off your left heel. That's it. Now go over to your right heel. Put your weight back on your right heel and bring your head to the right and your shoulder forward. Easy, easy, easy. Now go over to your left heel. Go right back. Don't come forward. Go back on the left heel and then go the other way. This is really going to challenge some of you. Big time. Big neurological changes here. Relax your arms there. Some of you, your arms are coming out. You're starting to get airplane wings, helicopter blades. Just easy. Just easy. Come back to the middle again. This is not so easy. Just pay attention to yourself. Take a little walk, please. Take a little walk. Feel yourself walk. What's different in your feeling of walking? And in terms of how you're organizing yourself at the organizational level, meaning the nervous system. So, if you try to do these movements cognitively, you couldn't do them and you would be nowhere. You have to give in to the nervous system, the way, the organization at a hierarchical level here. So come back again one more time. Put your eyes straight out to the horizon. Put your eyes out to the horizon, right? Put your eyes out to the horizon. Let the arms be easy. Go slow now. Bring your right shoulder forward, your left shoulder back, and let your head turn and the eyes to the left. Right shoulder forward, and go back in your left heel. And then come back to the middle, and then bring the left shoulder forward, go back to the left heel, and let your head, that's it. Keep the eyes moving on the horizon. That's the most important. By doing that, the body starts to organize around the eyes and the ease of the eyes with the horizon. So you go from heel to heel. No, you're going in the head. You're going into your right heel, turning your head to the left. You're going into your left heel, turning your head to the right. You're going into your right heel. Everybody come back. You're not doing it. Come back. Half of you are. Put your weight on your right heel. Bring your right shoulder forward and your head to the left. Now, staying on the heel. Don't come forward. Go back to the left heel and let your left shoulder come forward and your head go to the... See? All right. So some of you, right away, you start to use your arms to do it. Right? Easy. Easy, easy. There you go. Get that arc going. Let the arms be easy. Easy. It's not easy. I understand. Good. Now, do it a little lighter and a little quicker. Bump, bump. Heel. No. You lost it. You lost it already. As soon as I say light and quick, some of you lose yourself. As soon as quickness comes in, you think uncohesively. You think cognitively. I got to make myself do something. Rather than feel, how can you go quicker feeling it? So to do that, you have to get lighter and lighter on your heels. You have to be more and more back. You have to allow your body to swing. Let the arms swing a little. Stop holding them, damn it. Let them swing. Yeah. Let them swing bigger. Let your arms swing behind you, in front of you. There you go. Let them swing it behind. Yeah. Good. Let that go. Come back, take a walk around again, please. Nice. Feel that. When you walk now, what's different? What's different about walking? Come back again, please. Have your feet be apart. Now, already some of you, the stances are getting more and more like you're on a tightrope because you got to maintain, or they're getting too wide, right? Keep your feet at shoulder width. Now, nice and easy. Just go easy now. Listen, put your weight in your right heel. Go back into your right heel. right? Easy. Bring your left shoulder forward and your right shoulder back and let your head turn. Stay on the right heel and do that a few times and start to, no, don't come back. Stay there. Just stay on the heel. Allow, and now let your arms swing. Let your arms swing. And then stay on the heel. Let your head turn. Let your arms swing. That's it. Let your arms swing. That's it. Stay on the right heel. Just let your arms swing. Yeah. No, don't go over to the left. Don't go over to the left at all with the heel. Stay on the right heel. Let the arms swing right and left so your shoulders come one way and let your head turn. Let your head make a full turn with the horizon. Nobody's falling. I don't believe it. Nobody's like, wow, very good, very good. Now, from there, listen, swing over to your left heel. Go back into your left heel. Now, see, some of you went forward, and you don't know that you went forward to get to your left heel. No, go back to the left heel. Now go back to the left heel. Don't come forward. Go back onto your left heel. And now, stay on your left heel and swing your arms. Swing your arms. Swing your arms. Swing your arms. Stay on your left heel. Don't go over to the right heel. Just swing on your left heel. Your head turns to the horizon. And now, so you're on your left heel. Turn your head now to the left. Turn your head to the left. And do it. Yeah, do it. Turn your head, that's it. Now turn your head to the right, head to the left. Staying on, that's right. So you get the full spectrum, right? And now see if you can find how to do that and switch your heels. So your head's going in the opposite direction. Yeah, see if you can find how to switch to heels and your head's going in the opposite direction. And now let your hips go and start to swivel. Whoop, whoop, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth in the opposite direction. Yeah, I'll really make you crazy today. Good. Now come back and let everything go in the same direction. Let everything go in the same direction. So you go to the right, stop. You go to the right heel, the head turns to the left. You go to the left heel, the head turns to the right. You go to the right heel, head, and now go back down the other way. So you start to be congruent. No, that's incongruent. Yours, congruent, guys. Look, when I'm congruent, I'm in the back heel and I'm turning that way, away from the heel. When I'm incongruent, I'm going toward the heel now. I'm going toward it. Now I'm going back away from it. Easy. Yeah. Looks good. Now, in the heels, good. Let it go. Walk around. Feel how you walk, please. Feel how you walk. What's different about you walking? What's different about walking? You?
Less pain.
Beyond? Good. Come back, guys. And again, we'll go to a little Tai Chi, and I'll say what I said the other day. What does this have to do with Tai Chi? And the answer is everything. Okay. Right foot a little in front. Right hand up. You find the right heel. You go to 6 o'clock, then you just rotate a little, and at the same time, you go back and forward. So the arm is lengthening forward as my right hip is going back and my right shoulder is going back. Just easy. I know. So you're going forward and back at the same time. In other words, you are rotating up, not forward. You are rotating up. You're getting taller. And you go back to the left at 6 o'clock and then over to the right. You get taller. Easy. Some of you, you're moving too fast. Pay attention. Now, as you do this, fix your eyes and your head on the horizon. Only scan the horizon. So this is how you actually soften your eyes so that they're not jumping. So you look at the horizon and they just scan as much as you're rotating, just small, easy. Good. One more. Go even slower, softer. Pay attention to the whole movement. 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock on the right heel. The eyes are just moving that much, just that much, not way out there. And then come back, bring your arm down and feel your right side. Put your legs under you. Feel what's different on your right side. Notice the difference on your right side. Take a walk and feel what's different when you walk. See if you can pick up on the neurological difference right to left. The feeling of the right leg touching the right foot touching the floor, the feeling in your right arm. Come back, please. Put your left foot a little in front of the right, not much, not much. I like to line up the toes of my right foot with the middle of my left foot. That's enough. And then I bring my left hand up and I put my weight at 6 o'clock on my left heel. Put your weight at 6 o'clock on your left heel. And now just rotate to 7 o'clock, and that's enough. And then rotate back to 6 o'clock. Go over to 6 o'clock on the right heel. Go back to 6 o'clock on the left heel, then just to 7. That's enough. Keep your eyes on the horizon as you do that. Start to quiet the whole nervous system in a cohesive movement. Easy. Internal at ease. Soft. The breathing will start to organize to the movement. Notice when the movement's complete and when you start to come back. And then when you finish coming back, take the time to feel your back. And then go over again. And notice when the movement's complete. And then you start to come back. And the eyes are in the head are following, scanning the horizon. But it's very small, not a big movement. Good. Bring the left arm down now. Feel both your feet on the floor, your heels. So just watch now. Bring your weight back into your right heel. Let your arms hang. Let the weight be totally off your left foot. You're going to bring your shoulders, your head, and your right leg all over to the left. Feel what that's like and come back. Now for some of you, a month or two ago, this was not so easy. So you go back into the right, and everything goes over to the left. And notice how far you go easily, and then come back. Now put your weight back into your left heel, and rotate your shoulders, your head, and your right leg more out to the right. So you come almost to 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, some of you not as much, and come back, easy, easy. One more. Back into the left heel, rotate, rotate. So let the eyes and the head scan. Don't jump, don't jump. So you can do it you can get to a point where you feel the eyes want to jump. Stop there and go back. Stop when you get to the point where the eyes want to jump. As you do it, stop there and go back, and then do it again. And notice that every time you stop, you go further the next time. Take your time. This is neurological development. Easy, good. Soft, easy, great. Come back to the middle with yourself. Feel yourself standing. Have a walk around. Maybe have a walk with yourself for the day. Let yourself move around. Feel yourself. Be easy, be nice. And I'll see you all on Sunday. All right. And we'll continue on our journey. It's an endless journey. I'm sorry. It's an endless journey. I never liked endings. I think they're all phony anyway. Okay, bye-bye.
Larry? Larry?
Yes.
Larry, hi. I
Who?
have a request. It's Erica. Hi.
Hi.
When you do the Tai Chi at the end, maybe next time you could move a little bit further away so I can see your feet, exactly what you're doing with your feet.
All right, I could show you my feet, but I can't get the whole of me on the screen because the screen is too small. You
Yeah,
get
I
me?
understand.
I'd have to
Yeah,
go
I do.
down the street,
Yeah,
but
I
I'll
get it.
try.
I get it.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
guys.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.
Have fun.
Carol.
There are limitations. Huh? Yes, yes. How we doing?
Good, yeah.
It's good stuff, huh? Yeah, you're losing years on your life here.
I'm feeling
You're losing all these things that built up and start to walk different. It's tremendous stuff. I mean, I know what it's doing for me, feeling walking now. It's very. I didn't walk like this when I was a kid. Yeah. How you over there, one peg leg? Captain Hook. Get that big earring. Dwayne, get that big earring. Have a good day.